First of all, congratulations with your knock. Under the circumstances, good start, but the wickets start to fall away at the back end. Were you guys happy with the 239 score?
No, I think we were about 20 to 30 runs short. We played like a normal Paarl Park wicket, so we didn't think it was a 300 plus score, but those 4 wickets that fell in, I think 4 overs or something like that, put us quite a bit on the back foot. It's some of our key players, and yeah, that just put us on a little bit on the back foot, and then the ball actually started to reverse nicely at the back end of the innings, which made it difficult to just pull that trigger. So yeah, but we weren't happy too much, or happy about that score.
Cool, so here.
Klaasen, you say it reversed nicely. When you came off the pitch, when you were out, you seemed a little bit animated about the reverse that they were getting. Can you tell us a bit, I mean, with 2 new balls, do you expect the ball to reverse that?
I've played here for 10 years, 13 years. With rain last night, with the green outfield like this, I've never seen the ball reverse like that in 20 overs. So balls are only 25 overs old in a one-day game. So in 20 overs, that ball was shaping like a 4-day game in quite proper heat. So yeah, other than that, I'm not going to comment on anything.
Cool, Nasri.
Klaasen, I wanted to ask about the partnership between Salman and Ayub. You had a bird's eye view at the back there. What were the conversations like during that partnership, and did you execute the plans in that partnership?
Is this batting or bowling? When we bowled?
When we bowled.
Yeah, it's just, they batted well. And it was almost just like they kept on just staying in control. There were stages that we actually bowled nicely, putting the pressure on us, and then they just pulled the trigger out of nowhere and changed a little bit of the momentum towards their side. And then it was just about, we also thought the wicket actually got a little bit better when the lights were on. So it was just getting game plans on and what's working on the wicket. Obviously from behind the stumps I can see what's happening. So it was just questions about, is it still spinning, skidding on. The nip was gone by then. So it was just getting our best bowlers on and making sure that we still need to make a play. I think in that stage the play had to come to us. We had to make a play where if they kept on batting like they did, we could have just hang on. So it was just game plans and trying to find a way to get a wicket.
Cool, we're just gonna, sorry Nathan, we're just gonna go Khalid first in the back before another one from you.
Klaasen, how do you feel that the team ethos is now? All the chopping, changing from formats to formats, new people coming in the team, out of the team, and obviously building to the championship. So how do you think that the team chemistry is coming along and the team ethos?
Yeah, it's great. The in and out, it's part of professional sports these days, so there's no excuse for anything else. Obviously, we're a little bit down now in the change room after this performance. We bowled well, and just, let's call it the last hour and a half of the game just slipped a little bit out of our control. So that's not sitting well with the boys. But chemistry in the team, it's always brilliant. If anyone is in our change room, they will know. Guys being in and out of the squad is part of professional sport. All of the guys are good guys and funny guys, and they know where they fit into the team and what their roles are. So, yeah, it's been a good space, to be fair.
Nathan.
You admitted that you guys were 30 runs, roughly 30 runs under, or let me say the score was under par. But what is the plan during the innings break? I mean, what is the plan?
Yeah, look, just normal whirlwind lengths, like we always called it, and I think we stuck to it very nicely in the power play. I think they were 28 for 1 after the power play. So for a long period of time, just the top off the wicket was slow, and like I said, at the end of the game, it just sped up a little bit. So the wicket got a lot better, and then we actually went to a nice short ball plan that worked for us well. So plans are quite normal. Yeah, you don't have to have too many tricks. It's either pace on or just hitting the stumps, ball nice and straight. If you hit the stumps, it's quite difficult to score on this ground.
Cool, so here.
Klaasen, I know Timber's not playing and you've got a couple of injuries, but this is arguably your strongest side you can put out. You guys don't play a lot of ODIs. How do you create that rhythm that you had at the World Cup with 10 straight games? And how do you create that rhythm with just 2 and then 1 in a couple of months' time?
It is difficult, but the boys are playing enough cricket. I think it's just about keeping your form as a player and individual, and just making sure you do your job. If you do your job, then the team will benefit from it, and that's the only way you can get that momentum. the T20s gave us a little bit of momentum with a winning mindset, and you need to find ways to scrape to win games as well. So finding that way, obviously it's been a long season for us without wins, so it's tough to get that momentum a little bit back to us, but that's why we play professional sports to find a way to get it back to our side. But to get it just in one format is impossible in this era.
And just on that, we spoke to you up in Joburg where you said you obviously came back from a break and you haven't played much. Do you feel that you personally are getting back into that swing?
Yeah, I think this innings or yesterday's nets, it was quite spicy. I needed that just to make sure my contact points are nice and late, and innings like this, just to spend time in the middle of the crease. That's why I missed the Red Bull game. That was always a game that I can go back to and just spend time and finding a rhythm in the crease. So I felt like I was moving well. I hit the ball nicely today, so hopefully the rhythm will come back soon.
Cool. We're going to look to wrap with Nathan.
The spinner, Salman, did most of the damage with those 4 wickets. Would you say it is a concern playing the spin bowling or the spin bowlers?
Not at all. If you look at our stats against spin over the last 3-4 years, it's been incredible. I know we had that reputation of playing spin badly, but we rectify that. And if you look at all the stats that we had over the last 3-4 years, somewhere you're going to get a spell like this tonight, and we basically missed the one that skidded on, not the one that actually turned. So something that we will re-look, but I'm sure that the results will be a lot different. Well, I hope so, but it will be a little bit different next game.
Great. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Heinrich. Please hold on for Pakistan. They'll be in shortly.